In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, all these years later, Kiran Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of Clockwork soldiers.
Tougher than I expected. Very capable. Am I being dishonest? Everybody's got secrets, I guess. Maybe mine are worse than most. You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
That wasn't here before. Botany and diseases. Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
Oh, you're here.
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kieran Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Adamire. Thank you.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready? All right, let's get underway. Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
I'll tell you a story about Kieran Jindosh, a prodigy from Karnaca. Self-taught, he was hailed by the Academy of Natural Philosophy as a genius who would surpass Sokolov and bring about an age of enlightenment. But just 2 years after his arrival, he was banned from the Academy for life, for reasons that are still not public. When they deported him, he left behind a machine that drank seawater, playing music that brought listeners to tears. They promptly took it apart, and it has never worked since.
Greetings. I serve with discretion.
I don't know you.
I'm new to Karnaca. I need a tool that can rewire a wall of light, the kind the Grand Guard uses, and I'd prefer not to explain myself.
I can help you out, but not right now. Don't even linger here. I'm supposed to get a visit from Paolo, someone you don't want to meet. Come back later.
Understood.
You should go. We can do business another time. Like I said, Paolo is coming by. They'll see you if you try to leave. Find a place to hide and we'll do business afterwards.
Rat piss today.
Deep in the mines, that's where I'll be. Don't bother.
Aching back.
You know, I sleep in the shop.
He's gone. What happened?
Welcome. You look like someone with refined tastes. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. A vehicle well made. You won't be sorry. Keep to the shadows. That's my advice.
Impressive how you managed to get there. Be careful. Those people in the oil tanks might still be around.
You said whale oil. I got it for you.
Not easy to pinch either.
No, you screwed up. It won't work without another tank. Not enough blast. You gotta trust me on this.
All right. I don't know shit about explosives. Never said I did. I'll go out again later and find some more.
Good. You can't rush jobs like this. It takes a smooth hand.
Can't piss around here forever either. Eventually some wanker will see us and the howlers will catch wind. But I hear you. One more tank.
supposed to fester like that. This is all right. This?
From Morley, I love it ended poorly. I spied a lass from Bristol, 'twas good I had my pistol.
Someone's got to give.
A lady from Trivia.
See Jindosh's mansion from here. The gate's down. I'll need the code.
Whatever happened to this city? Give me a handful of the Clockworks and I'll clean up the dust district.
I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better from the time of the rat plague. They made people stand up straight.
Times change. If the Duke has his way, we'll have an army of the Clockwork soldiers by this time next year.
God, he says yeah, but this time I really mean it.
I'm hungry.
Yo, sure, yeah, he knows how to talk with the... boss. Boy, for all I get. Lick spittle. I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something.
say something.
Is a friend of the Duke's. She and her husband got one of those Clockwork soldiers months before anyone else. They had a party, and we uncrated it.
If I hadn't spent half my life floundering in Potterstead, maybe I'd get invitations like that. It's all about who you come up with.
Couldn't agree more, my dear.
So why'd the Grand Inventor take the Clockwork away from them? Couldn't they have asked the Duke to intercede?
Oh, after the incident, they wanted it off their... You have to understand.
I am going to call for help if you don't go.
What's the matter? You saw something?
Maybe I should just work a double shift, so I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
mansion has a strange beauty to it. Maybe I'll find a way to end this without killing Kieran Jindosh. All right, I need to eliminate Jindosh and find Anton Sokolov.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
The space behind the walls.
Tomatoes. They grow well here, and you could make a pretty penny selling off the bad.
You think at these prices, the man wouldn't keep us waiting?
There's only one Kieran Jindosh. He can charge whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the Clockworks. Doubled your fortune since the Duke took over the silver market.
Lower wages means higher profits. But it's my time that's precious. I'm not used to waiting.
Neither am I. When was the last time someone had me waiting for more than an hour? I can't... It was titillating.
How many Clockworks did you say there were? It's a numbered set, if I recall.
It is indeed, but 36, 46? Very exclusive, whatever the count. Everyone at the Garden Club will be green with envy.
One of these days, I'm leaving the city. Back to the countryside for me.
How many people am I gonna see get angry?
Spider-Lads from Bristol was good. I had my Beverly from
Soldiers, moving walls. Most people are happy just doing a job.
recharging the magnetic coil. The machine has completed another full instruction set. General detection state. Return to idle.
This must be Jindosh's lab.
Can't you do your jobs and protect me, you idiots?
Kieran Jindosh.
the machine is recharging the magnetic coil. The machine has completed.
What cruelty is this? With this machine, maybe you won't have to die after all, Jindosh.
Diagnostic playback loop.
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
Okay, the machine has detected something. Once the royal physician and head of the Academy
The other lab machines are draining away too much electricity.
the most sought-after painter in all the Empire. My hero in younger days. Now, my puppet.
If you're going to use this inelegant-looking device against me, get on with it, Jindosh. Though I'm not sure what you hope to accomplish. I must admit to feeling a bit of professional curiosity as to the function of the apparatus.
Patience, friend, patience. The sequence of events is important. You'll come to understand my electroshock machine, but when? Before or after that light leaves your eyes? And where does it go when it disappears? Who will tell me that?
Has anyone ever loved the sound of his own voice as much as you do, Kieran? Perhaps the device could tell us that.
No, sadly, it cannot. But what it can do is take from you the thing you love the most. Your precious intellect. If you won't agree to collaborate on the next Clockwork prototype, I'll use the device on that brain of yours, Sokolov.
I refuse. If I'm to be a drooling idiot, at least I won't be bothered by any more of your rambling.
The electroshock machine should work now.
No! You don't know what you're doing! Anything! I'll give you anything you want! Stop! Don't do this! So much will be lost! An age of advancement!
Too bad it had to come to this, Jindosh.
And if I combine the acid against a copper plate, what does it do? I knew that a moment ago. Does anyone know the answer? I had an idea, but it's gone now. I'm very much afraid of what's happened. You can't have put me through that machine. But wait, what does it do? Please, kill me. Please make me die. Something glory you. Something big is gone and I can't name it. Hello? I believe I've lost something very precious. Please help me find it. The other students will laugh at me now. Maybe there'll be apple pudding at dinner. I would like that.
Brianna Ashworth.
So many events in motion, each exerting subtle gravity. With Delilah, a new empire could be drawn, and all the old barriers broken. Much could be accomplished. My Clockwork soldiers have played their part, but each costs more coin than a wealthy man sees in a lifetime. It could take years to find a solution on my own. But if Sokolov is retained, together we might refine the process, making new Clockworks at a fraction of the cost. Whether I seduce my old teacher with the thrill of discovery, or whether I'm forced to apply the clamps to his flesh and turn on the voltage, no matter.
Blaze, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
Reconfiguring. Standing by. Configuration repeat. Adapting to layout.
When this plays, check central rotor. Increasing oil tank temperature. Destroying the Clockwork.
Emily Caldwin, if you're here, things have gone further than I thought. But Kieran Jindosh?
Not dead, but I used his machines on him. His mind is not what it was.
You were an interesting little girl. You've become a fascinating woman.
Oh, the look on his face.
Well, who was he expecting? The Empress? What a fool.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then.